I'm Brianne from FemFusion Fitness, and I can promise you that even if you don't care one little bit about core fitness for better sex, you're going to love this routine. It really wakes up and uses all of those deep core muscles that are important for great sex, for back pain, for keeping yourself strong and balanced and stable, secure, in control of your body. So you're going to love this. Go ahead and join me right now with pelvic rocks. So you're going to start by arching your low back away from the floor and then pressing it down into the floor. Just gently and smoothly rocking your spine back and forth. And this is really good for really mobilizing and lubricating and keeping really juicy and supple the muscles and the joints around your spine and your hips. So I want you to bring in some breathing now. The core muscles, the inner core that we're talking about involves the pelvic floor, the abs, the back, and the breathing diaphragm. The hips and the thighs are going to work as well. But I want you to think about exhaling, pulling belly button to spine as you rock your pelvis up and your low back presses down. And then inhaling, breathing in, letting the low belly expand as you arch your back off the floor. So breathe out, pull belly button in, and then breathe in. Let everything expand. Breathe out, breathe in. And just go at your own pace, whatever feels good to you. Remembering to breathe slowly and steadily. And again, right now you breathe, when your back arches, you breathe in and breathe out. Let's just do 2 more rocks back and forth. 1 more rock back and forth. And then you're going to grab onto your knees and use your legs like big stirring sticks. We call this stirring the pot. So you are stirring a vat of something fabulous, maybe dark chocolate or something delicious with your hands. Your hands are really guiding the way. Go ahead and go a couple more times this direction, and then we'll just switch directions. So now pulling your legs together and then coming apart. So try not to let your back rock too much during this. You're keeping your core pretty stable. It's just your legs that are moving. And this really loosens up the hips and really lubricates those hip joints and really just gets everything moving and stretched and feeling great. So 1 more time around. And we're going to bring the feet down. Let the legs flop apart. And we're going to really get into our strengthening now. So butterfly bridge. You're going to squeeze the knees together and roll the feet flat onto the ground as your butt comes up. So right now your feet are coming flat onto the ground and now they're off the ground. So keep going. You want to again really squeeze and lift the pelvic floor muscles as you squeeze those knees together. You should feel this everywhere in your lower body, your butt, your inner thigh muscles, your low abs and low back should feel it in a good way, just a little bit. You want to exhale as you bring those knees together. Keep going. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9. I'm going to warn you, I'm not always the best counter. 7, 6, keep going. 5, 4, really lift the bottom off the ground. 2, and 1. Okay, so now we're going to go into a marching bridge. So you're going to lift your bottom off the floor, really bringing all the weight into this butt and leg, and down. Now other side. So really lifting the leg and the butt at the same time. Leg off the ground as your hips lift off the ground. This brings in your low abs quite a bit as well. Your hip flexors, of course your butt, your hamstrings, your pelvic floor, your back. You're breathing steadily. Let's do 5 more on each side. 4, 3, do this with lots of control. 2, and 1 more on each side. Okay, stay lifted. You're going to do 5 hip circles each direction. So it's like you're drawing a circle on the wall in front of you with your hips. This feels good and it feels pretty. Go the other way, reverse directions. It feels feminine, it feels sexy, and it's so good for you. Your back, your hips, everything. So finish up and then just roll down one vertebrae at a time. Hug those knees to your chest, and then we're gonna roll onto our side. So on your side, this is a nice stretch and strengthener. So you're gonna go ahead and prop your head up in your hand, bottom leg bent, top leg straight. Make your leg long like a ballerina, and you are going to peel up, stretch the back of the leg, and then go ahead and come forward and then out. So peel up, stretch, and then forward around. Peel up, stretching the back of the leg, forward and around. Peel up. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. So try to keep your core muscles strong and stable as you do this nice, long, lean, beautiful leg exercise. And finish it up. All right, very carefully, we're going to come on up and spin it around to the other side. So head is propped, bottom leg bent, abdominals gently pulled in, and you're gonna peel up, stretch the back of that leg, come forward, peel up, and go ahead and just feel that delightful, delicious stretch in the back of your leg, all the way down your hamstrings, your glutes. Let's do 3 more. Breathe steadily, and remember that the only thing moving right now should really be the leg. Your core is nice and strong so that you have lots of control. Okay, so come onto your hands and knees. We are going to go into what in FemFusion we like to call naughty cat, all right? So it's kind of like cat-cow, but what you want to be doing is thinking about doing a booty circle. So it's like you're drawing a circle on the wall behind you with your bottom, okay? Now, once you got that feeling down, really using all those hip and core muscles, you are gonna let your upper back just kind of follow along. It's almost like it's just along for the ride. It kind of feels like it's going in opposition to your hips, but just sort of let your upper back do what it wants to do. And then reverse direction. So start with that booty circle going the other way. And then again, just let your upper back come along for the ride. And I'll show you from a different direction. Keep going. I show you from an even different direction. Keep going. You don't need to stop with me. I'm just trying to show you different angles. And then come down. Let your back round. Peel yourself up and come onto your knees. Now you can sit with your toes down or your feet on the floor, whatever works best for you. We're gonna do some hip pumps. So I want you to think of keeping your back. Let's try it 2 ways actually. Let your hips bend, and then as you come up, really squeeze your butt and exhale. So squeeze your bottom and exhale as you press your hips forward. This is working the butt, the pelvic floor, the low abs, the back, and of course those thighs. Now don't let your knees start drifting too far apart. You want to keep them fairly close. Okay, 2 more this way. And then I want you to try where it's like you're keeping a ramrod in your back. Really straight and tall. So you're trying to not lean at the hips. You're just sitting straight back. This brings it even more to the thighs. So let's do 5 more of these. 4, 3, keeping your core strong. 2, last one. Now let's make it a move like a lady. Stay in position. You're gonna do nice big hip circles each direction. So you're swirling around and then going the other way. Swirling around and then going the other way. Nice and loose The key is when you come up, you go ahead and really press your hips forward. And don't let your knees draw too far apart. All right, I'm gonna show you another version, another side. And finish it up going in one direction 5 times. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you should really be feeling it in the thighs and the butt. Let me show you another great move that works the entire body. I'll start from the side. You're gonna bring your belly button toward your spine without tucking your tailbone under. Opposite arm and leg, come out. Make sure you're staying nice and strong through the core. You're gonna touch the knee and then the foot. Without moving your body, the only thing moving is your arm and your leg. We're calling this around the horn. So we're going around the horn. Take it very slow. And you're gonna see that this literally works every muscle in your body. From your obliques right here, your deep abs, your back, your butt, your hips, your arms, your shoulders, everything. 2 more. 1 and 2. Super slow and controlled. Okay, so take a little break. You want to just kind of rock your hips side to side. Again, nice and loose and easy. Move like a lady. Feels good, doesn't it? And then we're going to do the other side. So that for me is this arm and leg, but I'm going to show you from a different angle. So go ahead and do the other side. Whatever you're doing, do the other side. I'm just showing you a different angle. So pull belly button into spine. You're going to touch the knee, touch the foot. Now notice how hopefully my body's not going all over the place. It's really just my leg and my arm that's moving. Belly button is pulled in strong throughout. I'm breathing and super, super, super duper controlled. Keeping that leg high off the ground. And 2 more. Sorry if I'm not totally equal. And there we go. Hopefully that was equal between sides. So again, rock it out, roll it out. We just have 2 more moves. You've got a great core workout. Legs, hips, butt, core, powerhouse, inner core, everything. We are rocking it. So let's go into our deep, deep squat. For this, you may need to put yoga blocks or a rolled up yoga mat behind your heels, but you want to work toward a full squat on the ground with ultimately your feet flat on the floor. Your knees can be fairly wide. You want your chest lifted and your spine straight, okay? In this position, try to do 5 kegels. So it's like you're lifting a marble up off the floor beneath you and pulling it into your body with your pelvic floor muscles. And then letting it go all the way. Again, pull that marble into your body and let it go all the way out. 3 more, pull that marble into your body and really relaxation. So let it go now, let it all the way go out. That's the most important part. This, knowing how to control, keep going, 2 more. Knowing how to control these pelvic floor muscles is really important for keeping control of your bodily functions, making it so that you don't pee your pants when you sneeze or laugh or jump on a trampoline, and making it can really help enhance sex and pleasure during sex. So enjoy your kegels. So let's round this out with our last move, which is froggy squats. So you are going to start with your feet on the ground. If you need some help with flexibility, you can have a yoga block in front of you that you're holding on to. I'm going to show you from the ground. And then you straighten your legs and stand up. I'll show you from the side. So down and straighten the legs. You want to breathe And you want to really keep the pit of your belly button pulled in. You can experiment with what breathing works well for you. In traditional yogic practices, they inhale on the way up, breathing in right now, and exhale on the way down. But you can experiment. I think if you want to exhale on the way up and then inhale on the way down, that's fine too. So let's do 3 more. This really stretches the back of the legs and strengthens the entire butt and thighs. So you should be feeling really warm and blood flow everywhere in your core, your thighs, your butt. You should be feeling awesome. So I hope you feel good. Stretch out your hamstrings and your quads after this routine. For optimal results, you're going to want to do this 3 to 4 times a week, in addition to your regular walking or whatever exercise you like to do, in addition to isolated core strengthening. And for more information, come check out my website at femfusionfitness.com. I have a ton of information, and I am really excited to announce that I'm releasing a new book coming up. It's not ready yet, but it's coming soon. It's called Lady Bits, and you're gonna love it. So come and join me, femfusionfitness.com. Join me on Facebook, come say hi. It really makes my day hearing from you. So talk to you later, bye.